Hello and welcome back to all of you, my garden enthusiasts. Today we are going to be diving into a super versatile and budget-friendly gardening material. And as you can all see, it is a pallet. Nowadays, almost everywhere we go, we will see wooden pallets, and these amazing platforms can be transformed into some amazing garden features. Using pallets in our gardens is a fantastic way to add character to our garden while being kind to the environment. A few weeks ago, I used this pallet to make an amazing vertical grower for my garden. And in this video, I am going to be sharing with you a few more hacks that you can use these pallets for in your garden. Now, if you're all ready to upcycle and get creative, let's dive right into this video. Now, my very first dynamic and versatile garden hack with the pallets is my workstation table. My workstation table is made of 6 pallets along with 6 tiles on top of it, and the tiles on the top is to prevent the pallets from rotting very fast. This is a multi-purpose table. Right in the slots that I have to the side, I have my watering bottle, my reserve watering bottles. I have been saving all my honey bottles and fill them with rainwater, so whenever I am in this area working on my versatile table, I can get a bottle of water and I can water my very delicate plants, because these plants do not need any heavy watering whatsoever, especially if they are as tiny as this. And also, if you just sow your seeds, you can use your water bottle to water your little seedlings. So that is number 1, my multifunctional work table made out of pallets. For our next garden hack, I am going to be using 2 or all 3 of these pallets. Let me go ahead and show you what it is. If you're suffering from sciatica like myself, knee pain, back pain, any type of pain that is hindering you from performing your garden duties to the best of your ability, this is your solution. You can elevate your containers, or 3, 4, 5, or 6 pallets the most. 6 is moderate height. And this is just ideal. You don't have to bend too far, because if I need this bucket, all I have to do is just to lift the handles, take it up, and I am done with it. Even if I am going to be working in this area, I don't have to bend too far, because my containers is elevated on these pallets. And it is also multifunctional, because you see all 9 holes at the front. You can store tiles and wood and board, more water bottles, like these 2 right here. I have 2 more tables back here, so if I'm working in this area, I can come behind here. I can grab a tile, I can grab a bottle with water to water something, I can grab some post, and if I was still using these, that's a lizard. If I'm still using these trays, I could grab one to use it in my garden, or if I need something to stake a plant. They can all be stored underneath here. And if you feel like using pallets side by side, you can put something in the middle and you can have another container like this where I'm using this barrel right here. I'm supposed to be using this for my compost tea. I actually have to take it up to the other part of the garden. But that is it for number 2 garden hack, using the great pallets. Forgot to mention that I moved my microwave, which is holding my gardening tools. It is back here on top of my handy dandy table. I really wish I could let these stay, but I have to move them because I'm going to be using the pallets for number 3 garden hack. Number 3 garden hack is that you can use the pallet as a gate. So if I didn't have my little piece of dwindler right here, I would just use one of my pallets, put it right here, and guess what's going to happen? Well, birds can fly, so it's a 50-50 chance that this pallet will keep the birds out, but I'm pretty sure it can keep something out of my garden. They haven't been bothering this section of the garden too much. Keeping my fingers crossed. I hope they don't get over there. Now let's move on to the other one, but I have to grab this pallet to go over to where we are going. Okay. Ooh. And depending on the type of wood that they use to make these pallets, sometimes they can be very heavy. All right, so now that I have it fixed, let me show you what I would do. So if you have an area where you want to start your garden and you do not have the amount of money to buy what do you call them, TP posts, chicken wire, and all of those expensive things to fence around your garden, this is what you would do. Just get a few pallets and you will block off the area that you want to grow your stuff in. Now you must be wondering, why didn't I do that? It's because I chose to use the barrels and bottom line, I really don't have a reason. Okay, so I would get another pallet, put it on this side, and then I will have the little opening here. And guess what we could do, people? We could use our mesh door. You remember this mesh door that we recently made? We could use this at the entrance of our new garden setting over there. That is if you have one, of course. And guess what? I am just simply going to move this pallet, put it right here, and voila. If you want to start a compost bin, there you have it. All 3 sides. Well, this part is crooked. I really don't like to see anything crooked, you know? Yeah. So this would be an ideal compost. It is still crooked. Anyways, I'm going to pretend as if I don't see it. You have your nice compost bin and you will throw whatever you are going to be throwing in here. As a matter of fact, that is exactly what I was doing back here when I came and took the pallets to demonstrate to you today what I'm doing with them now. I had 2 here, 2 here, and I threw all my leaves, branches, whatever, boxes over there, waiting for them to decompose. Of course, not the boxes because I use them in the bottom of containers. But basically, I'm trying to say to you, you could use the pallets to make yourself a nice compost bin. And guess what else you can do with a pallet, people? So, you can use a pallet, right? You just get one of these pallets. You can set it like this, or you can set it like this. You don't have to put anything to the sides. If you want to take these two pieces out, you can, or those two pieces, and all you have to do is just to fill these sections with soil, and you have yourself a raised garden bed out of pallets. I'm not even sure what number I'm at right now because I am just giving it to you as it comes into my head. And the list goes on and on and on and on. There is a variety of things out there that we can use our pallets for, friends. So you can go and search the internet if you would like to get additional information on how to utilize your pallets. So that is all I have for you today because I am tired, I am sweating, and I'm kind of sort of hungry. And I have a project that I need to finish to bring to you people. So, if this is your first time here, I am the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. My number one priority on this channel is for us to save as much as we can, as we grow as much as we can. I also love to salvage things. So if you are enjoying this content, please go ahead and share it with someone so they too can learn how to salvage, repurpose, and grow a thriving garden, no matter where they are in the world. Now, I have to take these pallets back to where they were. Oh, Lord. And guess what? If you all can't manage a pallet, please find someone in your community, your neighborhood, your household to help you. I'm pretty sure that if they know that you are doing it for a good reason, they would be more than happy to lift a pallet or two for you. So now I'm getting these out of the way. Ooh, this one is heavier. Looks as if they use a different piece of wood to make this one. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, God. Whee. Getting this barrel out of the way. And then I have one more piece to put back. That's going to be it. Oh. And family, for those of you who is watching and you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscription button, turn on your notification bell. Remember, comment, like, and share. All right? Because I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there who wants to start a garden, doesn't have a clue to what they're doing. And of course, there are a lot of persons out there who have already started a garden and they are just looking for some ideas how to save some money and how to spruce up their garden. You're in the right place. I can guarantee you that. Yeah. So, my phone is hot and I know that it needs to be charged because it's very hot outside. And it's like, if I use my phone for like 10-15 minutes the most, I have to run inside and charge it. So like recording is taking longer than normal. Oh my gosh, guys, I have to show you this. I gotta show you this. Do you know how long I haven't seen a bunch of banana on my property? A lot of my bananas were blown down. Yeah, so I am very, very, very happy to see this one. Looks like it's gonna be a big bunch. All right, folks, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you soon by the grace of God. For the person that wants to hear me sing again, me say me come here fi take it and me nah go well fit. Me come here fi take it by force, by force, by force, by force, by force. Whatever it takes. Me come here fi take it and me nah go well fit. Me come here fi take it by force. Maybe that wasn't what you wanted to hear, but catch you on the next one. Bye, people.